What's up, everybody? Welcome down.
Seriously?
What?
You're going to do this to me now?
Well, I mean, I am the co-host.
Yeah, co-host your way out of my introduction.
I just want to feel important.
That's what you do during the daytime.
Oh, I guess I'll let you have your light.
Thank you.
This is his one job.
My one job.
Yeah,
I have
one
one
job.
job, okay? And I can't do this properly because you guys keep butting in. Anyways.
Speaking of button, no, I'm just joking.
Hey, welcome One Down, Five Up. This is Happy.
Yeah, and this is Kyle, your producer, and then we have
Joe.
Oh, my God. We're still...
Okay. Hey, everyone. This is Boogie, the co-host.
okay. There we go. There we go.
It does. Thank
Yep.
you. It's
Hey,
nice to see
Boogie.
you actually be alive on this episode.
Yeah.
All right, we do have to mention we have a guest. He is my best friend right now. Well,
Right
I say
now?
right now. That's
Right
not
now?
bad. That's not a bad.
Wow.
That's not bad. That's
You're
not
getting
bad.
replaced, best friend, right now.
There's a number one in front of me. It's Justin, but it's okay. He's not here.
Your name's
so.
Justin?
No, his original best friend is
Oh.
named Justin.
Hold up. You're my best friend.
Did y'all just have a moment?
Now Justin's gonna message me. What the? anyways,
I'm so confused. Is this your heterosexual life partner?
No.
No? Do you know what that is?
He doesn't have a best friend. It's okay.
It just sounds wrong, so I'm gonna say no.
Do you have a heterosexual life partner?
You. Oh. But you already said I wasn't, so you can't have it now.
Oh, that's just not nice.
Okay. Anyways, this is my friend Kevin.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
So
Welcome to the show, Kev.
basically,
Great to
he
be here.
is a MiniMoto guy along with me, and he also stunts with me as well. So that is actually going into today's topic.
It is today's topic, isn't it?
So today's
Hold on,
topic.
can I find out a little more about Kevin?
Yeah.
Kev.
Yeah, so
What's
when I
up,
think
man?
of stunts, I think of like Hollywood, fire, everywhere, people jumping, people
We're
crashing.
still not
dying.
there yet.
Airplanes.
I would like to know a little more. What got you into riding? Let's figure out.
I was so pumped about the stunt thing.
I agree. I'm really pumped there because this is we've been talking about this MiniMoto show for probably about 2 episodes. Okay,
Yep.
It
and
keeps getting brought up by me, so I apologize.
well, I don't really shut you down
No.
because it's my secret passion.
Okay. Look at Kevin again.
All right, Kev.
Everyone back on Kevin.
All right, Kev. Give us a little bit about yourself. What got you into riding? How long you been riding? What do you ride?
I've only been riding for, I would say, 3 years now. I actually started off on a 2012 Triumph Speed Triple. I was wanting to go fast, didn't really know what I wanted. I was all over the place, and I had a good deal on Marketplace up in Charlotte, North Carolina. Went and got that one, and I drove from Charlotte, North Carolina, back to Fort Bragg 3 times in one day. I just loved riding. I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. I liked going fast and whatnot, and I just
There's
saw
other routes besides Charlotte and North Carolina, Fayetteville.
You are 100% right, but I had family in Charlotte and I had family in Fayetteville, so I was
Okay.
like, oh, perfect excuse to ride.
So that's where you live, Fayetteville now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't call me sir.
Okay.
I know you're getting out of the military right now, but no. Well,
But
I'm anything but a sir.
When you're double
All right,
someone's
Happy.
age, you're a sir.
Oh.
Why we keep bringing that up now?
all right, well let me stay out
Can
of
I
that
get
one.
the mug next episode so our visual watchers can see the mug?
Yeah,
the 40-year-old mug?
40-year-old mug.
I'm going to ignore that comment. Drink my water.
But I saw a lot of people, having accidents and passing away from wanting to go fast and whatnot. So I actually gave that up, and I met some stunt riders in Fayetteville. And when I think of stunts, they're like, oh, you're going to crash more, you're going to get hurt more often. There's a lot behind scenes that people don't really realize of the hours, months, years of practice in parking lots. And
Okay, hold on, stop. I'm with Joe on this one. Joe, go, Boogie. What were you talking about stunts now?
So stunts, I think of, fire, people just getting shot at cannonballs. I mean, I'm talking about total
Hollywood
blaze of
stuff.
glory.
I'm talking about 90s action movies, okay?
That's what I think of stunts.
being
But-
kicked off a roof and falling to my death, Al Rickman, Lethal,
no.
Die Hard. Like,
We
oh.
all
What
can't
if we
be
say
that good.
stunt riding?
Stunt riding.
Does that help?
I'm still thinking about the circus.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm thinking like
thinking-
Van Damme on a motorcycle, basically.
Like a guy with a bicycle going or something?
I'm thinking about stunt riding, maybe trapeze, riding a bicycle across a high wire.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what
Gorilla.
Yeah.
Gorilla.
I
on
would
a-
consider
we
that
just got
stunt.
so used-
Just different type of stunting.
All right, so
we're just in the world, so we kind of know, like, when we say stunt or stunting, we know exactly what we're talking about. We're not talking about the circus, even though sometimes we do seem like we're in the circus. No.
There's a whole bunch of terminology for what we do, but essentially it's just a wheelie. It's just, you could be sitting on the bike, standing on it, standing on the tank, sitting in the tank. There's a whole bunch of different terminology that you can, if I was to say, hey, I'm going to do a tank spreader or a seat stander, no one knows. So in reality, it's just wheeling a controlled motorcycle.
It's just pretty much
tank spreader.
Yeah.
And I'm not supposed to go off on this one? We're like, are you serious right now?
Hold on, let me get my finger on the button.
Hover the button.
Yeah, he's learned.
PG-13, happy. PG-13.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what's the tank spreader?
Basically, when you're in a wheelie, you jump into the gas tank with your feet spread wide open. So you're basically...
Doesn't hurt your boys.
Oh, it depends. But
what kind of bikes, size bikes, what kind of bikes are you doing? Like,
I mean, we could sit here and talk about, a Honda Grom's a stunt bike, but then the stunt community would come after us and be like, no, that's not a stunt bike. And then the Grom community go, yes, it is. But you have anything from...
What classifies as a stunt bike?
It's so broad. You have anything from Harley to Kawasaki to Honda Groms to Z125s. I mean, almost anything can be a stunt bike. I mean, we have almost, as long as you can control the wheelie and you're, able to do it safely, then, I mean, it's a stunt bike, basically.
There's guys doing wheelies on brand new, like, I don't even remember how much he said it was, but like he bought a brand new Husqvarna, like dual sport, whatever, and literally like 3 hours later, he's popping wheelies and doing all this stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, yeah, all stock, and it's you could pretty much do it on anything now once you get a baggers and all that. Obviously, you get a little more refined, but you can still do it on anything. But
I mean, I've seen some bagger stunts.
Exactly.
Where I don't have the cojones to actually do that.
Do what now?
You just learned how to do a burnout. So there's
I know, I don't have the cojones. I do not. I am saying do not have the cojones to try to take my Springfield and bring it up.
Well, that's because yours is what, 73 of 150 or something?
177.
177.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring that up either. I wouldn't even want to try.
Yeah,
I think it's...
I'm probably stupid just to be riding it, on a daily
I would
basis.
too.
I mean, because if I get a scratch on the dang paint job, it's going to be like, there we go.
You have to wash it to probably get a scratch. So,
And that's where in our world,
can you give me a new detail guy that actually needs to try out? I need a tryout.
Yeah, try out.
Yeah.
The true test is if they can wash Happy's bike.
Yes.
I understand.
I mean, and you.
I'm sorry, our future detail guy. I'm sorry that you have to put up with washing Happy's bike.
Yeah.
Look, I usually will pay for it with lunch or two or something, depending on the day.
Yeah, it should be for the entire he has to work here.
Well, you know what? One, we don't keep a detailer that long, okay? Yeah. And so maybe that will work out. And then two, I mean, I need multiple
because they have to wash your bike.
We're getting off the topic. Okay. Either way, I couldn't imagine getting my Springfield and freaking stunting my Springfield.
Yeah, and that's why
if I had a stock Springfield.
But that's why we put so much protection on our bikes. And I mean, that's a lot coming from a guy with an FZ that literally has nothing on it, which I'm trying to order something right now. But my Grom that I stunt has everything on it. My FZ, I told myself I wouldn't stunt, and then I ended up stunning it.
I saw you stunt that last night. So you pull Willie up on.
That was nothing.
Whoa. Allegedly, we keep everything allegedly.
Correct. But the event was in Mexico.
It's in a parking lot.
We don't want to.
It was in Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico.
Are we not allowed?
I think we saw it on camera though. I think someone got a video.
That's not good.
I'm so confused right now. Okay, is stunting illegal?
Well, I guess in a closed parking lot, no.
Okay.
As long as you have permission.
What about on the highway? Like if I'm riding on the
I would say if you are in
yes.
control and you maintain your lane and maintain speed and don't like put other drivers in danger, I don't think it is. But then again, me saying that also says like putting your hand up, putting your hand back and doing all this crazy stuff.
I take my hand off the bars all the time. What's the difference?
Yeah, I guess. But
interpretation.
Yeah. If you're throwing it back and literally scraping the 12 bar on the back of your bike.
What's the 12 bar?
Where your tail light is. It's basically like a piece of titanium that's designed to shoot sparks to make it look cool.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you throw it back that hard and scrape, like you have to understand a little bit like, okay, this it's going to freak out people. It's freaking awesome and I love it. But
the sound of my bike freaks out people.
Yeah, true. But you also have Tab performance exhaust with zombie baffles, which is like the loudest exhaust from Tab performance.
This is true.
Okay.
and then dropped the cams in there, and
Yeah.
got rid of the
The
catalytic.
lobe sounds really good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm very proud of my lobe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
no problem. I figured I'd drop it in there.
Thank you.
A little late. But
Thanks.
yeah, we put so much protection on our bikes that way we don't drop them and mess them up and stuff like that. And Kevin has a ZX6R, is that right? Which is basically a Kawasaki 636. And he has that fully stunted out, has all the
You're
parts
the first
on it.
Kawasaki rider on the show. Not that we've had a lot of shows,
Well, I'm honored.
Or a lot of guests.
He
but yeah.
loves
Or a lot of
Kawasaki. yeah,
but you know,
Kawasaki, if you're hearing this, I would love to be sponsored.
yeah.
we still don't deal with a lot of Kawasaki guys.
I don't know. But then again, you're talking about our second guest, third episode. So
I'm just talking about in general. Me and Joe don't deal.
Yeah,
with
I mean, here in Wilmington, I mean, Kawasaki doesn't have as big as presence as, let's say,
You know
Honda.
It's
why?
probably the one
you know
brand.
Why? It's because we don't have the brand here yet.
Oh,
That's because we don't, yeah.
We-
Makes sense.
Yeah.
okay. Up
Put
there.
the pieces together. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. Maybe eventually.
Maybe
but we'll see.
eventually. I
We'll
don't
see
know.
what happens. But yeah, he freaking loves Kawasaki. But yeah, he's got a 636. It's fully stunted out. I see him bust wheelies all the time in Mexico, and it's awesome.
What's those things on the side that keep, like, I guess, like, when you if you fall over, they grind down?
Like a crash cage.
I guess, and they have, like, little, like, thing.
Because he's got one on his bike, and it's like,
Yeah, my bike's. I didn't cut $1 short anywhere on this one. It's a 2020 ZX6, and I bought all the bells and whistles. So like when you're looking at it, the black bars on the side, that's a crash cage. So if I was to crash or it just fell in the parking lot, the plastics and the meat and potatoes, so like the frame, the motor, and all that, I can pick the bike back up and turn it back on. Versus if I didn't have that, it would crash, it would flip and tumble, and then I might have a cracked aluminum frame or something like that.
yeah.
I
Or
gotcha.
replacing the.
So you're telling me
oh.
stunting is actually safer than going fast?
That's a very hot topic. So the way I look at it, and the reason I went to stunting was if I was to go 100 plus miles an hour and a car pulled out in front of you, are you going to be able to stop in time? No.
No, I'm just glad I lay the damn
Why
thing
were you?
down.
Why would you be going 100 miles an hour?
Everyone likes to go fast.
What are we, in
motorcycles.
Germany?
I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
Ricky, I just want to go fast.
Yeah. You ain't first
Oh,
or
Ricky
last.
Bobby.
Oh, I need to add that to the soundboard. I love Ricky
Oh,
Bobby.
hey.
Yeah, I just want to go
Hey,
fast.
How did we not have Ricky Bobby on the soundboard?
Well, I need some more time.
Only episode 3. We got to get that.
I mean, you've had this board for some time now.
Like 2 weeks.
Your
Give me a
ineptability is not my failure.
Look at Kevin again.
All eyes back on me.
All right. Don't you
But-
put this evil on me.
I mean, the way I see it personally, everyone has their own point of views, but I can't stop if I'm going fast and something pulls out or something was to happen. But for me, if I'm in a wheelie and I'm in second gear going 30, I can put it down, come to a stop faster than someone who's just going 100 miles an hour.
But you flip that bike on top of you, it's
Well,
going to hurt.
You let go.
Oh yeah, you let go.
You let go and you
let
ball
pray.
up.
I mean, when I've seen stunt riders, they're usually in T-shirts,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
possibly shorts.
If we fall off, we look like a bloody tumbleweed
Okay. I never understood this. Okay. You guys are both metric guys, right?
for the most part. Yeah.
Here's go fundamental difference between metric versus American. You know what it is?
Oh no.
American, we like to dress in leather and protect our bodies.
Yeah.
You guys like to just get the $700 helmet and protect your head. We'll dress head to toe in leather.
He's not wrong.
Well, I'll give him this.
But you do
He
have
can
a
be-
jacket.
yes, I have a jacket. I have the elbow pads and knee pads, the back protector, and all
You're
that.
so not cool.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm sorry. But the way
I
I,
have
see
it.
it,
It's
Is
just
that,
in my
is that,
closet.
is that the Army regulation saying that you have to do this in order to stunt?
whoa, I never stunted while I was in the Army. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, military regulations. I know you're military. Come on. Why are you going to leave me hanging here? I'm not the only service guy on this cover
actually,
tonight.
you don't have to wear all that stuff. Long as you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, pants, boots that go over the ankles, gloves, and a DOT approved helmet, you're good. You don't have to wear leather. It could be cotton.
Do you have to wear like that reflective? I've seen some people wear that reflective.
back in the
strip.
day, the old
Even the
school
civil.
army.
Oh my God,
Back
this
in
is
the day.
bad. Even the civilians are going to start knocking on the freaking PT belts.
I've seen. It's just,
You know they
it's-
save lives over in Afghanistan. Okay.
Okay, I get it. It just looks weird.
Yeah, because it's a reflective belt, but they save lives in Afghanistan.
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay. Look at Kevin. Stop looking at me.
He got very defensive about those PT belts.
Yeah, he did.
No, I absolutely hated them.
Well, they got rid of them. Don't worry.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Thank God.
I think like 2-3 years ago.
That's right about
We
one
showed
time I
up
got out.
formation one day and they said, take them off. We're like, what? Like,
So common sense actually prevailed?
a little bit. We took them off, and then the next day we didn't bring them, and they're like, "Why don't you have them?" And they're like, "Wait, what?" So it was like a back and forth.
Was it mom versus dad?
Basically.
Okay.
And then eventually, just gone.
Okay.
Yes.
And the little kid one is appropriate there because
He said kid, yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, military have the maturity level of kids.
I'm working on it.
True.
You're doing better. You're doing better today.
I thank you.
I mean,
I'll say you're doing better when you can cover Happy's moments when we got a bleep.
Well, that's
I haven't
difficult.
said it,
He
no.
is in reaching distance.
I
though.
know.
And I told him which button it is.
yeah, it's this. This is my.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's-
That actually works. Okay.
Yeah.
And it don't matter who's talking because Happy's going to talk over everybody. But you get the point.
Really, Mike Hug.
All right. That made a lot of sense actually. As soon as he said it, I was like, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you can just push the button every single time Kyle talks.
I'll just turn myself down.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
No,
But I'm
because
excited.
Kyle
Just
does
kidding.
add valid points. Okay. So what's this Grom Garage shirt that you're wearing today?
Well, I didn't know that was going to happen, but Grom Garage.
I know, because it's all free.
Well, long story short, Grom Garage is a YouTube channel that I started with my buddy Justin, which is the last-
the actual best friend.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh my God! I didn't realize this was going to become full circle.
I'm gonna have to let him listen to this, and he's gonna be really upset. But then he's gonna be happy because we talked about Grom Garage. But yeah, long story short, Grom Garage I started with him. We both have separate YouTube channels, and then we were like, why don't we just do it together, and then we can make like.
Is that
dual
why
vlogs.
the name on the back is Gangbang?
No, it says Gang. It's just a joke.
Oh, thank God! Because I really was confused about this.
It's just a little joke. Is
Is that my PG-13 plug right there?
It was a step too far. But,
Oh,
you know,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, getting back onto it because I don't
I
go
just wanted-
on and
the
on
only
and on.
reason
And on. But no, like Grom Garage, I started with my buddy and we made a bunch of videos. We made like, at one point in time, it was like 2 videos a week. So it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. It's definitely not a huge channel by any means, especially when I look at other YouTubers. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great experience. Over the time, I got pretty much almost now 10,000 subscribers. So that's, a decent amount. And then through it, I had a Grom and my buddy had a Grom. And then I've had a Grom, a Z125, and now I'm on another Grom. And of course, I ride my big bike as well.
So do you want Benelli?
I don't know. I like my Grom.
That's because you haven't ridden a Benelli yet. The
I
135.
and I haven't, and I said that either in this episode or the last episode, whatever it was.
It was last episode when I challenged Gabe to a Benelli Grom.
That's what I thought.
Shootout.
Yeah, I think I've ridden
think
it just a couple feet.
I
and
think it was
that's-
$100 that we put on the bet. On tip.
correct. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah,
So
but yeah, I don't know. I like my Grom. I've rode the Monkey. I know you got a Monkey.
I do got the monkey.
Yeah, I rode the Monkey. The Monkey is pretty much like a Grom, except it's got a way nicer seat.
It's a very nice seat. It looks hideous.
I don't like that hideous.
Oh,
Well, it doesn't have fairings either, so your feet can go anywhere,
Which is really nice.
Really nice. But if you do smack your leg on the side, you're not hitting plastic. You're hitting metal.
Hot
If you're
metal.
stunting it,
Yeah, if you're stunting it.
I'm not stunting it.
Well, different lives.
I just don't know how. Like,
Have you seen the Yoshimura exhaust that they offer for the Monkey though?
Have you heard about the new Vance and Hines exhaust?
No.
They got Vance and Hines just released a exhaust for the monkey. I want to say within the last month. I have it. I haven't put it on yet.
Okay, I'll
you
have
have
to
it?
check that out.
No,
Why haven't
I-
you put it on yet?
I don't know. I need to.
For sure.
So you bought it, but you haven't put it on,
Yeah, because
and it's in stock.
it's in my house,
What?
and I have a lift at the house.
All these people complaining about not getting their parts. You got your parts, and you didn't even put them on.
There's been a reason in the sense that Gabe, our last guest,
Okay.
he wants my monkey.
Oh, so you don't
Okay.
want to give them the good exhaust? I see how it is.
Well, would you?
For more money, yes.
Well,
So you can get better trade-in value.
here's GM Joe.
Good job, Happy. Good job.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
my-
Thank you for reaching over again. Okay.
You're welcome. I mean, come on. But my daughter loves the monkey. My son loves the monkey.
Yeah.
So I don't think I could actually give the monkey away.
No, I mean I wouldn't say
But
give it away.
Well, I'm not giving it away, but I don't think I can trade it in. He's trying to say here, because before we were bringing Benelli on, I was going to get a Grom, and I was going to actually trade the monkey in for a Grom. Even though I kind of want a monkey and a Grom. I want both. One to I want a flat track race, a Grom. I want to build it up. I want to actually MiniMoto race. I want to bring that into North Carolina. That's my goal. That's my winter project, is to convince Carson to.
You're trying to convince Carson of a lot of stuff.
I am, because,
You remember that time that we wanted to do the monkey races?
Oh, yes. Yes, I wanted.
What
I
was it
still
called?
do. The adventure, the monkey run. The monkey runs.
Monkey Run, yeah,
Monkey
that's what
Run.
it's called. And you
You've
go
heard
to
about
different
these, right?
countries.
Uh-oh.
You go to different
I'm
countries,
so lost.
and they give you a monkey to ride. It's like $1,000. You pay $1,000.
Like a Honda monkey.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
just
an
making sure.
old
You said
Z50 Honda
you
monkey.
said another country, and then you said monkey, and I went, okay, just making sure we're not talking
we're
about
talking
something
about
We're
else.
talking, they have them in Peru, Scotland. They just opened up Scotland, okay? Mongolia.
Romania.
And there was one other one.
I don't know what the other one was.
Morocco.
Morocco. And you can pick your country you want to go to. They give you the monkey, and then basically everyone starts here, and they got to end over there. And you have like a week to do it. And all
And
they give you
there's
is just
no
the bike.
route.
It's like the cannonball race.
It's Cannonball Run. It's like a Cannonball Run with cars,
Yeah.
but with monkeys.
that are super slow.
Z50 monkeys, okay? And they get you drunk before the party before, and then they party afterwards.
Yep.
I want to go to this.
This
so
sounds
bad.
fun.
I know.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to do it.
But is the local law in on this, or is it?
Uh-uh,
is it
no.
I don't
can't
know.
break the
Is there
speed
law in
limit.
Morocco?
I don't know. I've never.
You
been.
might lose a hand.
You probably can't break the speed limit. It's a little.
You
50.
can't break the speed limit.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never been
Because
there.
this
so I
this
wouldn't know
monkey
what to
is
tell
like the classic monkey, which is super cool. But it's like a little 50cc little moped.
you. Do we all start at the same time?
You all
Yep.
start at the same time.
Everybody start at the same time.
There's no winners or nothing. It's just, can you have the endurance to actually ride a monkey across like 300 miles of Morocco
That's
and
a lot.
across deserts?
Yeah, and you have to find places to stay. Like you got to do your
Hey
own
Joe,
everything.
Joe, make sure you got gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I should
story.
hit this one instead.
Yeah.
No,
well,
that's
it's
just
okay.
that's so sitcom me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
funny-
change it.
Funny story. I ran out of gas today.
You ran out of gas today?
Oh
did,
yeah,
yeah.
he literally just.
Are
told
you
me today.
serious?
I was actually in a wheelie, checking out, around the area just on lunch break, and I ran out of
Hold on,
gas.
you're in
In
Mexico.
Mexico. In
You were in
Mexico.
Mexico today?
Yeah, in Mexico today.
Okay, you made great time.
I did. I do.
Okay, cool. So you're in Mexico.
Yep. And I was out riding around, and I popped up a wheelie, and there was this, older gentleman in some Porsche, and I was like, oh, I've never done a wheelie beside a Porsche before. This would be cool. So
Bucket list.
yeah, kind of, I guess. It's just cool to do wheelies next to cool things, over bridges, cars,
Okay.
it's just, and I popped it up, and it was fine, and then out of nowhere, the bike just turns completely off.
That's gotta be fun in a wheelie.
I was scared. Actually, it's called pancaking. So when you're in a wheelie and the front wheel just comes down unexpectedly, usually your body's following with it, and your chest and everything hits the top of that bike. Yeah. So it's called.
You just stop.
It's pancaking. So my back tire locked.
Once
up.
again, let me go back. Speed is more dangerous than stunting.
If you know what you're doing, stunting for me, in my point of view, is safer than speed.
I think stunting, you're guaranteed to fall off the bike 100% when you learn. But once you learn, you're guaranteed to fall off the bike no matter what eventually. But
That's the problem with stunting. That's why
Yeah.
I'm scared.
And then-
I'm in enough pain already.
But if you go fast, like
cool. If you go fast, you just roll and tumble.
No, my buddy Justin that I just said earlier with Grom Garage, literally we have a video where we went to the Tail of Dragon, and it was three of us, and I slid off the road. I almost went off, but like I saved it, thank God. And then there was a girl with us. She crashed, and then my buddy Justin, he was
Were you on the Groms?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then my buddy Justin went around a corner basically way too fast because
Can you do that in a Grom?
yes.
Oh,
On,
yeah.
on the Tail of the Dragon, yes, because the Tail of the Dragon is freaking.
Up at the Tail of
Tight.
Dragon, Groms are passing Indians and Harleys and some of those
Yeah.
curves.
It is really funny though because we catch up to them on the
See,
corners
this is
and then
this is
they
my
take
this is my point. Okay,
off. Okay.
I want to do the Tail of Dragon.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
awesome.
I've been here for 6 years now. 6 years I've been in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Been riding the whole time. Okay, I have yet to do the tail.
Yeah, but the tail from here is like almost 8 hours.
No, it's not 6.5 hours.
6.5. Okay. I thought it was a lot longer. It's my
No,
bad.
it's about 6.5 hours. But
Okay.
I mean, I've ridden the Blue Ridge. I've ridden
Yeah.
all over this country. I mean, I used to, before I started working here, I was averaging like 25,000 miles a year.
Yeah.
Okay, but I've yet to do the tail.
The Tail of the Dragon is awesome. The scariest part is going around blind corners constantly and not being able to see mainly the thing that freaks me out the most is cars. And you have to realize when you lean over the line, your body is over the line, even if your bike
Right,
isn't. So you have to know that. But there's so many sketchy people. You see crashes constantly. And where
I'm not scared of my skills. I'm scared
of the other people.
I'm scared of oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
And I'm scared of coming around blind corner and seeing a bike in my.
And the whole thing is, and it's where I was going to go earlier. You can either go into the mountain, which sucks. I mean, my buddy Justin, when he crashed, he basically low-sided, went and crashed and almost went into the mountain. His bike went into the mountain, and then he slid and stopped. But if he was going the other way, he would have gone off the mountain. The only thing stopping you is a couple trees, and then it's a long way down. A lot of the parts, at least.
And
I think
also there's a camera guy that sits up there just to get the pictures around the corners where most people crash.
And then they want to like show off for the camera guy, so they lean over extra.
And once you get there, I think it's at the bottom. I've never been, but I see pictures all online.
They're along the run.
Of the crashes?
There's all kind like there's Killboy, there's Slayer 129. There's all these different.
Big tree with a whole bunch of motorcycle parts that people.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Tree of Shame, I think it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember 100% of Tree.
Is this in Boogie's backyard?
With the gas can.
Yeah, with the gas can.
With the gas can?
Did you trailer the bike up there?
Yeah. I mean, you can obviously ride up there, but with the little Grom. With the little Grom, I did.
How long did that take you?
What?
I mean, how big is your tank on Grom?
1.3.
So
gallons.
you get about, 60 miles a gallon?
If you're stunting, yeah, but I mean, I could get a little better than that sometimes. It depends.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I went from this was another story, but I went all the way from Fayetteville. This is years ago. I rode from Fayetteville all the way to Wilmington in the rain on my Grom. Then I got to Wilmington, dried out, then rode to Myrtle Beach, and it rained again during Myrtle Beach, and then I rode all the way home.
I don't want to hear about rain.
All on the same.
No, but I'm saying
I don't want.
No. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah.
All in one.
I think I might have.
I thought it was all in the same tank.
No, I think I might have filled
I
up.
thought that's where we were going to.
No, I'm sorry. I think I might have filled up once that day, maybe twice, but I think I probably filled up. I probably filled up twice.
But I don't want to hear about getting rained on. Okay, it's North Carolina. You're going to get rained on.
Well,
right here,
it just sucks.
Okay,
I just
or
remember that.
Mexico and Kevin's sake. But I got rained on going into Yuma, Arizona, middle of August, 113 degrees,
Ooh.
and then the very next day, I went to Vegas and got rained on again.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Well.
it was actually kind of nice, but it's in principle I got rained on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and my dad used to tell me, like, we were trying to go out one day, and I was like, "Can't you see it's about to rain?" And he literally looked at me, and he was like, "That's how memories are made." And I was like, "That is really," and like, it is true.
It's true.
So many of the rides that I have gone on, and I remember more than anything, is the rides that I rode, and then for some reason I started hurting, and it felt like hail hitting me, and it's because it was
probably
raining.
was.
Yeah. No,
hurt.
it was just rain. But
Okay.
I was just a little girl about it.
You don't remember
when I
the
first
rides of 75 degrees and it's perfect weather
No.
and slight breeze. You
No,
don't remember
and
those
that's
rides.
that's why I put them on YouTube and I forget about them.
Nobody cares about those.
Yeah.
No, nobody.
They wanna see
They
that.
want to know when you're actually like the stupid idiot that's flying down the highway in a monsoon
Yeah.
in Hurricane Florence.
I did it one time and I was recording on my GoPro and I didn't have a backpack on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Oh no, my camera's gonna because my GoPro's not waterproof, or at least one
I
of
thought
them
that's
is.
what GoPros were supposed to be.
They're waterproof, but when you record, you have to put all this stuff on them, basically.
Okay.
And I took the door off that makes it waterproof, so it's not waterproof. But I basically took all that stuff. I took my shirt off and wrapped my shirt like around it so it wouldn't get water. And then
in the rain.
yeah, it hurt. I have pictures.
Sacrifices were made.
But that's what you remember.
Yeah, it was just a crazy memory. But see, I don't remember I don't remember anything before that. I just remember it rained. I took off my shirt. I got pounded with rain, and everybody got to see how white I really look up into the
It's
shirt.
a big reason I wear a full face helmet around. Because North Carolina, it hurts.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I remember being in a pack with guys, and all of a sudden, they're all wearing half shells, looking cool. It's a beautiful sunny day. They're like, "Why you have a full face on?" I was like,
Yeah.
Also, we got caught in rain. We just kept riding, and
Yeah.
guess what? They were like,
Oh, this hurts. Oh yeah, I've crashed and hit my chin area, and literally I left gashes on my helmet and everything like that. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad I was wearing a full face, because if I wasn't wearing a full face, my face would be totally messed up, even more than it is today.
You're a handsome man.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I do have a question for Kevin. What's the point of like just a big group of guys riding down the road stunting? Like, what's the purpose behind that?
Camaraderie and safety
Oh my
and
God.
numbers.
I can't believe you just went with camaraderie.
Is the
Just,
camaraderie?
you know what? Hold on.
You?
Can we edit that out or just
No.
No, it's in.
No.
Oh, that's in.
No, I'm
Oh, that's right.
serious.
We don't edit these podcasts.
I
at
don't
all.
want to.
Okay.
I
I'm
want 'em to
serious.
be
So
raw.
you make friends online, and you know, like, hey, you go into the ride this year, and they're like, yeah. And then you come out and you meet them, and then like you see people's progression. You know, some people at the beginning they could barely wheelie, and now they're doing all the tricks that you're doing, and it's just that bonding experience. Just like when people go on long road trips, and it's that same bonding experience. But for us, our bikes aren't designed to go from here to wherever. It's just we load them up in the back of a truck or a van or trailer, and we take them to the destination where we're all going to meet and ride and have fun. And it's also kind of like a safe in numbers. If I was to go down by myself, now I have to pick up my bike. I got to figure out how I'm going to get home and all that other stuff. If someone goes down in a pack, literally the whole ride stops. Everyone comes to a complete stop, picks up the bike, helps you get it to the side, and usually there's always a truck following.
I'm so not used to that.
It's a whole different
No,
style
I'm not.
of
I'm
riding.
used to like riding and packing and having
Yeah.
trail vehicles. I mean, because I've ridden packs, huge cross country. It's absolutely amazing. You just hear like
I
a
would
bunch
love
of
to experience that one day.
like Americans bikes freaking roaring down the highway 50 deep. It's awesome. All right. But I'm not used to like that where it's like, hey, we all just meet up at a place with our MiniMotos and we stunt and then we drive home comfortably in a car.
Well, I mean, some people have that luxury of, you know, they live local, they can ride at home, but it's just everything you do to that bike, you can't ride it cross country. It has a 62 sprocket on the rear, so it gets hot really, really fast. So it's not going to be.
What's the
That's
difference
your,
sprocket mean?
that's your big bike, correct?
Oh yeah, so that's like
Yeah.
the ZX6, like the
What's
big.
talk about sprockets
so
because
like
I'm belt
bigger-
drive.
Bigger 2 sprocket means more torque and
On the
less
back.
top end.
On the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
On the front.
And you
it's
want more torque to
opposite.
be able to pull you up.
Oh yeah, so like
Okay.
it becomes a lot easier, and it's a less stress on the motor and everything else. So it makes it easier for it to come up and stay up. Versus if you had a stock sprocket, I would have to rev out the rev limiter a lot more and do more for it. Versus my bike, I can just go give it like 25 to 3,000 RPM and it comes straight up.
Yeah. It literally, his sprocket is so big and has so many teeth, it looks like it was made by DeWalt,
Like a
Goodness.
cup, yeah.
like a miter saw. But I mean, that's just how but you don't have to have that because like my bike's completely stock sprocket wise, which my Grom's
Which
a little
one?
different.
The Grom or the
The FZ is completely
Okay.
stock. The Grom, I only went down. So the front sprocket is actually opposite than the rear. So it's really weird.
Yep.
So if you change a front sprocket, if you go down one in the front on a front sprocket, it basically does the same exact thing if you go up
On the rear.
But it's really weird how it works. It's like for every one you go down one on the front, that's the same of going up like 2 or 3 on the back, depending on the bike. It's really weird how
Yeah,
it
so
works.
I actually go down in the front and up in the rear. So I think I'm running a 14 tooth on the ZX6, a 14 tooth sprocket in the front and a 60 tooth in the
which
rear.
is huge.
It's like a medium Papa John's pizza.
That's what she said.
Medium Papa John's pizza.
That's wow.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
Yeah.
And I mean, the whole thing about it is like he said, it's fun to get around with your friends and learn and everything like that. As long as and as well as like, it's like I play the guitar mediocrely. I'm not very good, but I play guitar. I've skateboarded. I've done all these things, and all those things that I enjoy, like doing wheelies, is stuff that might be terrible at, but then you get like almost like satisfaction
Oh,
as
I
you get
agree.
better at it. Like
Oh, I
it's
agree.
so-
There's nothing better
all
than
those
riding with
cuts and
people.
bruises,
Yeah.
and once you learn,
all those stages.
Yeah, once you're behind the scenes getting better at what you do and putting all that work and money, because you go down a few times, but once you get it, then you can go off.
It's still cheaper to fix up a Grom than it is a freaking
you're
Indian.
100%
That's why
correct.
I tell everyone to learn wheelies on a Grom and go from there.
That, and they're like miniature tanks. You can go push that off a cliff,
Yeah.
and it'll start right back up.
And nobody listens to me. Oh, I don't need protection. I'm gonna get a handbrake.
Oh,
No,
my goodness.
get
Don't go
protection,
there.
please. Yeah, it annoys with me
Bike
having
protection
the YouTube-
or
bike protection.
people
Both.
protection?
Oh Lord,
Both.
both I guess. But
Because
What's
when
a
I think
hand-
of protection, once again, I think of my mini mode thing I want to do is I want to take a very slow bike and I want to go fast on that slow bike, which is going to give me the same adrenaline rush as going really fast on my big bike.
It's just different.
Happy,
worlds.
if you think you're gonna a Honda Grom's a cheap bike to make fast, you'll see some Honda Grom's go for 6,000 on marketplace that have 300cc motors in it. It's
They put a is a CBR 300?
I think it's, don't quote me, but I think it's a CBR 300cc motor.
I think it is, yeah.
And it goes right in there. I think.
I mean, it's cool.
I want to do 125 MiniMoto racing. Okay, I want
That's what Justin did. Justin did that, but
that's what I want.
He was freaking dragging knee. He was.
That's what. That's where I think I want to go.
I can just picture Happy. I can just picture Happy in a full leather tracksuit.
Oh yeah,
and everything.
Just imagine him.
Oh my God!
Just imagine him stick out his knee, and as soon as he sticks out his knee, he leans over about 2 degrees, and his knee's already touching.
He's got to lean over. He can just side saddle.
And this is why I want to make the MiniMoto scene down here called the Gorillas.
Ugh. One thing I just thought about, we're talking about all these MiniMotos and everything, and I know how you dislike Harley, and look at that jacket. That is a Harley
I am going
jacket.
This is not, it's a San Francisco Giants jacket, okay?
It's a little orange.
But didn't they do a collab
that,
with Harley with that one?
I don't know. I bought it because of San Francisco Giants.
Okay.
I am a diehard.
Let me check the tag on that.
Yeah.
No.
Is that a riding jacket or something?
No, it's a one. Dixon
Where'd you
flannel.
get it?
Dixon flannel. I'm just like every other,
Okay,
American,
Kyle, you were
Yes.
talking about a handbrake. What do you mean? On a
Thank you for a savior.
get off of that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a soundboard.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
doesn't a Grom have a hand? I mean, that's how you brake
No.
is with the hand.
Okay, so
It does too. I see. It's on the right hand side.
A handbrake is not referring in our world is not referring to the front brake on the handlebars. It is referring to another brake on the right side
Yeah, it's a third brake.
or
So
left side. I'm
basically,
sorry.
I mean, when you're sitting on the bike, you have your front brake, and then you have your foot brake. So whenever people are standing on the seats or the pegs, or they're sitting in the tank, or doing whatever with their right foot isn't covering foot brake, what keeps you from looping is covering that foot brake. So we put a hand brake, which is on the left side, right below the clutch, and it's an 80-inch steel braided line that runs all the way to the brake caliper, and it's another foot brake. So we have two technically.
And some people do like a joint thing, which I highly do not recommend.
No.
Just saying that. But basically, it is a way when you put both feet on the back, like Kevin said, when you put both feet on the back and you do not have a foot on that foot brake to bring yourself back down, if you do go past what we call balance point, once you go past balance point, it starts going. Like there's no stopping it.
Is that when you end up on your back and your t-shirt shredded?
Correct. So
Okay,
you
cool.
need to hit the brake and come back down.
Front brake or back brake?
Front brake doesn't matter. It's in the air.
Oh yeah, that's stupid. No. That was a blonde
Well,
moment
Happy
right there.
crashed his first time. He's done.
Well, I have. Hey, look, like you said earlier, I
This is
just
like
learned how to
learning
do a
moment for
burnout.
me. Thank goodness we had this podcast
Hey, that was
before
a
you
solid
started.
burnout. It was a solid burnout.
Thank
It
you
was
very
nice.
much. I
A lot of
appreciate it.
smoke.
Thank you. I was going for a good plume.
It was good.
I was really put off, not put off, but I was really caught off guard. I was like, why is he not good? Oh,
I was like,
That
oh,
was
all right.
Kevin. Kevin was running the actual the slow drag
races.
race. He was like, on your mark, is set, go, and you're not going. Oh,
I saw him
I
stand
thought he
up
was
and I
cheating.
Like, I thought he was cheating, waiting for him to go. And then I just heard it going, and he started smoking. I was like, all right, and he wins, and we're just going to watch this.
yeah.
Has anyone seen the clutch out for Wyatt?
oh
Happy's
my
video.
God!
Happy used to
Did you really have to bring that up?
Happy couldn't do a burnout for the longest. And
I
we'll post the
couldn't.
video somewhere.
I could ride fast on. I could
We'll
take a
post
big.
would you be okay for posting that video on Instagram? We could post that video on our
Battleship
Instagram.
owns the rights to the video. Yes,
Battleship
we're
does
posting
not
it.
own the
If you
rights.
guys wanna check out-
No.
Hold on.
Oh.
If you guys want to check out that video, stop by our Instagram, check it out. It'll be on
Yeah,
there.
it's hilarious.
I
Happy
muted him,
burned his
by the way.
clutch up trying to do a burnout. It was hilarious.
Okay, all right.
Refuse to watch that. You had me mute. You muted me. I was talking all that
Look,
time.
if you keep complaining, look, I had to get that out. So if you guys want
That
to check
was
it
the
out, go to
worst.
Instagram.
That was probably one of my most embarrassing moments. I don't get embarrassed easy. Ask anyone.
I
don't,
felt really
you
bad
can't-
for you, and I was like, oh, he's just in neutral.
Yeah.
No,
he
yeah,
didn't know. He
no.
thought his one tire was turning.
So what
He
happened?
was pumped.
You just hold the front brake and just.
So this was
slowly
last
go?
January, and I was all pumped up. I was really excited, and it was when
It's for a good cause.
it was for a good cause. Burnouts for Wyatt, okay? And I was like, yes. Let's do one. I'll roast the tire off. I was getting ready to lose that tire, wanted to freaking melt it down. I've seen people do burnouts. I mean, burnout pits, this, that, and the other thing. I was like, can't be that freaking hard. I never tried because I'd never had the money to replace back tires.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're expensive.
Oh, yes.
All right, and we were just starting up here, and I still didn't have the money to replace back tires. But, I was like, I want to do it for Wyatt.
Yeah.
And I failed miserably.
Yeah.
So what was your process? Like, how did you fail it? Did you just not load did you like slowly
He let go of that clutch.
I dumped the clutch, and
it didn't turn.
It did.
Didn't turn. So he
It
was
didn't
just
make
like,
any noise.
"Yeah."
It literally. And did you have your tab on by that point?
That was my chieftain.
So
Oh,
Reinhardt
okay.
on it.
Okay, so I had Reinhardt's on there, and it was loud, and it was
So loud that you didn't know if it was spinning, and
Yeah.
then
So I'm
you were like
looking around.
looking up under you, and you guys will have to check out the video on Instagram.
No, this is
dying
the
to
worst
see
thing.
it.
No, this is the worst.
Come
Oh
on,
my
Happy.
god!
Joe, do you have it?
I have the video.
This-
Carson
no.
I have the
actually asked
video.
me
I
for the
shot
video
it.
today. He asked me for the
Why?
video. I don't know why, but he wanted
What
it.
is he going to do? Oh my god, he lives. I think the only reason why he hired me
Yep.
was to make my life a living hell.
Hey, I want to put some videos on that TV over there.
No,
I wouldn't do
no, Joe, I'm telling you, you put the clutch out for Wyatt in this while I'm working. I'm quitting that day. Okay, so I will pull.
But it is
Carson,
gonna
I
be
will
on
rip that
Instagram.
TV off
So
the
you
wall.
thought you were going to spend $300 on a back tire, you ended up spending like $800 on a clutch and
Yes.
install.
I really
good
did.
news. Good news. Tire was good.
Tire was great. Okay, yeah, I was down a bike and had no clutch, and that's when I found out that a performance clutch from Indian is actually cheaper than a stock clutch.
Yeah. So anyone who wants
Yeah.
to upgrade their clutch, it's cheaper.
It is, and now I always keep a clutch and a gasket here in this shop because
Just in case anybody else wants to do a
Just in
clutch out for a
case
while.
my burnout last night didn't.
It was so good compared to that last one.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Me farting would have been better than that last one. Okay, but
Yeah.
last night was very good. And Carson comes up to me afterwards and he goes, "I'm not going to lie, my butthole puckered."
Oh,
And I was like, I'm not going to lie, my butthole puckered.
oh,
I was truly scared about this.
yeah. And I got you a picture so you can put it on whatever.
It's probably my favorite picture I've ever had of myself on my bike. Thank you
you
very
go.
much.
No
I appreciate that.
we can share that as well.
Can you share that? Can you share that with
We'll
Before
share
and
it
after.
after.
before Happy actually grew? Okay.
Yeah, but the first one's definitely going to be.
No,
the clutch
this
out.
is
We have to show
horrible.
what
Oh
came
my
first.
God, we do not.
Let me ask you this: did you practice and
No.
behind closed doors, or did you just replace it and I'm gonna try again?
I was literally. I don't think very well. Okay.
You got that right.
I am all action, very little thought process.
That's fair. Okay.
So it was pretty much I was like, I really don't want to do this. I'm just thinking I'm going to do a clutch, burnout. I hope I don't do a clutch out. One of the techs here, he goes, "Yo, Hap, you don't have a hair on your ass if you don't do
I
a
faintly heard that.
Yeah, he goes,
you
"You don't have a hair on your ass if you don't do a burnout instead of doing a slow drag race." I was like, "Actually, I was planning on doing one anyways." And he goes, "Cool, let me know when you're going to do it because I want to video it for you." And I was like, "I'm not going to have you video it for me because last time I did this with a video, hyped it up, I burnt my clutch out." And it was incredibly embarrassing. And
Yeah, I felt
can't-
really bad for it. Hey, do you remember that day? Do you remember what I did for you?
You
afterwards?
helped me push my bike.
Well, yeah, that
Around
too.
the back.
I went and got you like a milkshake or
You
something.
did give me a milkshake.
Yeah,
you
'cause
got me.
I felt so bad. Everyone was being so mean to you.
Because Happy was trying, he was like, "Is the tire turning?"
I thought
He was
it was the coolest thing in the whole wide
But it
world.
wasn't moving at
And
all.
everyone, and then at one point I just kind of come to the realization. I look over, I was like, I burnt my clutch out, didn't I?
yeah, it's all in the video.
Yeah, I know.
Go to the video. You gotta watch
No,
it.
this video is horrible. This is like
It's
the worst.
gonna be
This
on
is how
there.
we want to promote. Oh my god, I'm cool. No, I'm not. I'm not cool anymore.
Well,
I
we
used to
did
be
go
cool.
really far off topic because we were talking about mini-motos and now we're talking about this.
Well, because
I feel like we
Kinda
got to get back
stunting.
on.
Like burnouts are kind of stunting.
Sort of.
It is.
Oh, and we haven't even mentioned. We keep talking about wheelies like wheelies had to be stunning. It could be an endo.
What's an
It could
endo?
be. Endos is when you I say slam, not slam, but hit your front brake in a manner where the rear tire comes up
Like a
instead.
stoppie, kinda?
Yeah. An endo is a stoppie. Yes,
Okay.
correct. So it basically, it's just a wheelie, but the other way around. And for me, it's a
I've
whole
done
lot
that
more
one
difficult.
time.
On a big
On the
bagger.
Indian?
Oh no, big baggers. This is great. That's why I ride a big bagger because it's
You
so
gotta be
much.
going like 100. Just
just trust me. I've done it.
Downhill.
I've gone maybe 100 once or twice in my life. Okay, and you don't get that ass up.
Yeah.
No, it was in the motorcycle safety course.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
How many times did you have to take a motorcycle safety course?
Twice.
Someone gotta take
No, I passed both times, but the first time we talked about in our first episode, like how I didn't start riding until I had my freedom crisis, right? Well, the first time I took motorcycle safety course, I did pass, but I dropped the bike. It dropped to 250, it skinned my knee, and my ex-wife was like, "Well, I don't think you should be riding a motorcycle." I was like, "Well, I think you're wrong." And she's like, "Well, I have the power of," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not riding a motorcycle."
It was that jacket.
It was that jacket.
That jacket.
No, this surprisingly enough, I grew up wanting a Harley.
Oh,
I did.
okay. Well, that's
And then I grew up.
Kept growing.
That's a
And then I grew up.
hey. That's a shaky subject. Get it? They're shaky.
That was so horrible. That was the
That's
worst dad
so
joke I've ever heard in my life. And that's
Okay.
coming from your father?
No.
Not yet? Okay,
Not
well,
He
at
has a
least-
dog.
You have a dog?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a retired canine.
Okay.
Really? That's pretty cool. Were you a canine guy?
I was, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Used to be.
You were a cop.
More like a canine handler. I trained him.
Yeah.
I've never rode a
that's a
ticket
son of the
in 6
police.
years. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there.
Look here, 5-0.
No wonder
Yeah.
he can do all the stunts. He
Oh.
can do what he wants to.
Yeah.
I was a police officer myself there for you. Do you pull? How often do you pull that card out, huh?
Never.
Yeah.
Were you a
problem
police
is-
officer, Abby?
No, I was TAC P. We were discussing.
No, before that.
No, I was TAC P.
He was a police officer.
I was not.
He was
I
before
was
he was
not.
TAC P. He was
No,
a
I
police
wasn't.
officer.
Tactical police, right?
No, I was
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I was not tactical police. You almost had me. You almost had me. Yes,
Happy did
yeah.
write tickets.
I did not. Okay, so I did start my
Click
career as.
What's your favorite color?
Not.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange, actually.
Harley Davidson orange.
Oh.
San
thought you were gonna
Francisco
say
Giants
red or
orange.
blue.
San Francisco Giants orange.
Same shade.
San Francisco Giants.
It's the same shade.
Not blue. And I did start my career as security forces. Okay. And I realized quickly that this is the most boring job to ever exist in the history of jobs. And two, they're okay.
100%. 100% agree with that.
I mean, like they eat their own, and they will, and their whole job is to give tickets to people. I was like, I like to go fast, so I was like, I'm out. And plus, I didn't like to sit on the sidelines, so I decided to go TAC P.
I understand.
And thanks for bringing up that sore subject. This is just an embarrassing happy day.
That's pretty much every day is an embarrassing happy day.
Is that a gray hair?
There's some gray in my beard.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just trying.
I wear hats.
I was just trying to add to it.
Yeah, I know. I don't care about the gray. It makes me look distinguished, asshole.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. That's my PG. I can say that one because it's all on TV.
oh really? Okay.
Is it?
I think so.
I thought once you
think it's
add
a
the hole
movie,
to it, it's over.
Oh, is it
Have
really?
all.
Yeah.
No, that was.
I don't know
It
all
was.
those rules.
It was. There was a space in there,
Okay.
so it's two different words.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay, but we have gone on for a while, so I think we kind of went over the MiniMotos, and now we've gone over like literally everything. So I'm not trying to.
Okay,
Let's
well,
not too much,
so
but-
MiniMotos
we
are
got more
awesome.
episodes.
Okay, so basically, let's summarize this one.
Yeah.
MiniMotos are awesome to
Ride.
stunt,
And stunt.
ride, make go fast.
The
okay?
secret is crime.
Yes.
crime.
With a
crime.
rainbow. Like crime, like the SpongeBob meme.
You know what? I like that. I like that. Can we get that? Can we use that in like a rainbow crime, bubble letters or something like that?
Yeah.
MiniMoto crime.
There's a meme that goes around actually on like the Facebook pages. They're like, oh, why does everyone like these little bikes so much? They can't go fast. They can't really do anything. And everyone's like, oh, I like to adventure, or I like to do all these other things. And then everyone always puts crime because you're not allowed to wheelie and do stunts on the road.
Yeah.
But the
Unless you,
funner,
unless you do it in a safe manner that's not. You know,
or in
Yeah.
Mexico, like Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spend so much money in gas just trying to get there.
Trying to get back and forth to Mexico. Okay.
That's why he has the
Now,
trailer.
But you have to. But the big thing with MiniMotos is numbers.
Safety is in
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
So
If
well, it's
if
just
you're by
funner.
yourself, go to the lot.
Well, I mean,
You know. You go to the lot, you learn.
I don't like to ride my monkey by myself.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the reasons why my monkey still
but
has.
Not only that, but safety's in numbers. Not only on the streets because of what we said, but also the lot. Because I say go to the lot, but at the same time, every time I go to the lot, I always want to go with somebody else. Because if I fall and I get unconscious, I want somebody to pick my ass up.
That's a good reason. Okay.
So
to stunt or to take a small bike fast, you want to be in numbers, and
yeah.
And it's not
my goal is between Pirate Ship Power Sports selling Groms and us selling the Benellis. I want to see the MiniMoto scene grow in
That'd
Wilmington.
be awesome.
I mean, y'all can make it happen.
would
Just
be
gotta get
That's our goal.
in.
Yeah.
The inventory is key.
Ooh, inventory. Yeah, we talked about that last episode, where it's just non-existent right now.
It's
you know?
hard.
Yeah, it is. I'm hoping that you put the Benelli order in, right?
Yeah, they're coming.
Any idea when?
No idea.
So just a yes.
They're coming.
They're coming.
I spent the money, but I don't know when I'm getting them.
Yeah, they're coming.
So
That
cool.
sounds like my stunt parts. I'm still waiting on them.
They're coming.
Sounds like
So if you hear me-
my life is on back order. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Mini Mo's low budget crime, high high budget fun.
Yeah.
Whether you're stunting or in my hopeful goal,
You don't have to stunt.
I want to do the mini bike. I want to do the mini moto racing.
If you do
Yeah.
mini motor racing, like you can take a Grom or a Monkey or a Z125 stock or maybe the Benellis. I've never even seen one of those. And you can literally go on road or off road and just go adventure anywhere. There's so much fun.
So are there people that ride with you that don't stunt at all, just like riding with you?
Yes.
Yes.
That's cool, yeah.
There is brand new riders that ride with us, which is awesome. But the one thing that sucks is everybody's seen a YouTube video where somebody's touched their tire and they see that I'm like doing good and everything, and they're oh cool, I'm gonna touch his tire.
Touch
And-
tire.
Yeah.
When you're
So
in a
when I'm in a
wheelie-
wheelie, you can reach over and touch my front tire
Why would I do that?
because people see YouTube videos and they want to do it. But the problem is when you touch your front tire, touch it. Don't slam your hand like you
Well,
just
let me-
smack somebody's ass. Just
This just
hit
seems
it.
like
Just
really
touch it.
Time out. Let me interject.
Oh.
In my opinion, and all the, I mean, I'm not on that skill level yet. So let me.
Well, and you have to
I
know the
say that.
person too.
Yeah, with me, like if Kyle's in a wheelie, if I look at him, I can tell, I can read. It's like, hey, I'm not comfortable. Don't touch me. Get away from me. You can get that vibe when he's like, hey, don't do it. Or when he's up in it and he
You have to get closer.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
When we're in that moment, sometimes we'll try to give each other a high five, or I'll touch his tire or whatever. It's just
I mean, I've held hands with guys while riding down the highway.
actually me and Kyle have a video where he's in a wheelie, and I was trying to see how long I can hold his hand while he was in a wheelie. On
Me and
his,
this guy bio.
Why did you have to put that out?
Do you like to hold hands?
No. I mean, it's fun. It was
Justin's probably going to get upset if he hears you.
cool. Oh yeah.
Hey, that was like 3 years ago. Though.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
That you guys were
They-
holding hands, or that you and Justin were friends?
No, I just went and saw my friend Justin.
Oh, it's just your friend Justin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go.
Anyway, no. Sorry, Justin. But yeah, like I don't know. I've lost track. You threw me off with the Justin remarks.
Oh my goodness, it's not often I throw you off track.
No.
I got you a couple times today.
Do what?
I got you a couple times off track. I actually made you laugh today in one of our videos.
Yeah. That's going to be a fun one. Yeah, I'm excited for that because basically we acted like you were homeless and like, yeah, I don't want to give it all away.
No,
but
don't give it all away. But basically, it was like, but I did get you to laugh. I made you break character before me.
It was funny. Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't happen often.
Just
either.
the way that you looked at me and like were laughing and everything. I was like, I
I
just
wasn't
couldn't.
even laughing. You were.
Well, yeah,
I just looked up at you.
yeah. It was just funny,
Yeah.
but
All right. So mini motos once again, fun, lots of fun in a small
yes.
package.
sometimes
Stunting.
cheap
Sometimes
and
cheap.
cheap to fix.
Cheap to fix.
Yeah, cheap to fix. That's a big thing. Like plastics on a big bike, how much? It's 800.
Oh, it depends on the
600?
bike.
Yeah, it depends on the bike. But like a Grom, for instance, you can get like a
Those
whole.
are rookie numbers, man.
He spent 800 on a breather.
Well,
Well, we're talking about, yeah, we're talking about, full plastic. Well, and maybe not even full plastic. But
800 on the bike is 800 pounds. I'm not trying to lift that damn thing up.
well, most of the time you crash, it's like a part here and a part there and a part here. It's most of the time if you crash that hard to mess up your whole bike.
It's the whole damn bike.
Yeah, but I mean, a whole set of ground plastics is not that expensive. It might be $250.
Oh no, you're way off.
Three-
I just got all new plastics, and I think I spent $145.
145.
I went through
eBay?
No, all OEM.
I don't think our mirrors
Oh, really?
are as cheap as 145.
Baker?
No, I went from Parts Fish before
No, they're
I was
not.
teamed up
Oh,
with
okay.
Baker.
But I mean, Baker has them too, so
Yeah.
you could probably get them through Baker.
The black
but-
mirrors on an Indian are 189. You're talking about whole plastics for a whole motorcycle.
That's for a mini
Yeah, but
bike. The mini
that's
bike.
the Grom.
That's why it's
That's
so
why
nice to
I
have
tell
it.
everybody to practice on a Grom, because stunting is not a you're gonna wheelie and you might fall. You're
How often are you
gonna
replacing the
fall.
plastics? Because I mean, if I'm falling,
Oh, never,
then why am
because
I
I have
replacing
protection.
my
That's also
I
a
have
good
protection.
question. You can see people who have bikes that have no plastics on it, that's held together with zip ties, and they're out there on the same skill level doing.
Well, I mean, you do
awesome
live in
moves.
Fayetteville.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And then you
I
have some
mean-
guys who have like showroom bikes who are out there doing the same thing, and if they get a scratch, they'll replace that. It's just all about how they want their
So
bike
it
to be.
depends on
Some
how-
people don't care. Some people
Yeah.
literally have a bike that looks like trash, and some people have a bike that looks good. Kevin has a bike that looks good, but we know
Which one
plenty-
do you respect more as a center?
Full
the,
fairings.
the bike that probably looks good that can stunt.
The bike that can look good.
But
So the
at
guy
the
that has
same
the
time-
deep pockets that can replace the plastic
No,
every time
There's
it
no,
crashes.
that's another hot topic in the community. Everyone says if you're gonna do a certain trick, you got to have full fairings on your bike. You can't have a naked bike because they drop it, and they've crashed multiple times and they don't have fairings on it. They're like, oh, you got to have fairings. Yeah. So
Why
it's,
is that like give you the cred?
it's just a joke that they have. I guess I don't know, but it's like an inside
Don't worry,
joke
Joe.
for all of them.
You have no street cred.
Got tons of street cred. What are you talking about?
Your biggest street
Motorcycle
cred
street
is that you came from Fayetteville.
That's it.
Oh, he did the quote fingers there for everybody
Fayetteville.
listening.
Tons of street cred.
Mofo, you lived up in Sanford. You went to preppy ass high schools.
Yep, that's me.
Fayetteville.
The Ville.
Quote. Again.
The
Quote
Ville.
him.
This guy, Vietnam,
Vietnam all day.
Jeez, I remember the very first time I ever went to Fayetteville. Okay, I got stationed in Alaska before, and I came down. And broad daylight, I look around. I was like, "Where in the did the Air Force just send me?" That's exactly what I thought. I was like, "This is BS." I was like, "This is the premier place, the tip of the spear of the military."
That's awesome. I love it.
You miss it, don't you?
I do. I love Fayetteville. It's awesking.
Yeah, I like Fayetteville.
I'm so
Traffic here
glad.
sucks,
It does.
and the roads are
The traffic
terrible.
in Fayetteville
Oh,
sucked.
my goodness.
Yeah, ask
I
Kevin about
rode
the
around
roads.
for 3 years in Fayetteville and had no clue where I was
would-
at any point in time.
I will say
Okay,
this without any hesitation. I would rather live in Fayetteville for the rest of my life compared to here. If you're comparing traffic and roads,
yeah, it sucks here. Like, go 3
I
miles.
can't ride
takes
my
30
bike
minutes.
on these roads without freaking out that there's going to be some construction material in the middle of the road.
The beach is nice. We are not taking away the beach.
Oh,
We're not
yeah,
taking
I
away the
love
weather.
coast. Oh, yeah, I
but
love the
we
all
will
right,
travel.
I will give you that
We'll
because
travel.
I mean, everyone
As a
is
stunt
coming.
rider, all we care
They're all
about.
tourists down here.
Look, we all.
tourists
I think
and
all
old
of us
people.
don't care about boats really as much.
Let me just say
So
this.
there's really no reason for us to be that close to the water.
As a stunt rider, if we were to travel super far and there's millions of
You
potholes.
do. You go to Mexico.
Yeah, and there's millions of potholes.
You do. You go to Mexico.
Bumper to bumper traffic, only 2 lanes. Like we just
Does that make you hardcore stunning?
no, not at all. It's just a passion.
You want some potholes? Go ride the freaking Michigan. Go ride the highways in Michigan, the freeway in Michigan. I have been in freaking. I went down into a pothole. My back tire went down to the pothole, and then I came up on the
my
main freeway.
goodness.
Like 8 Mile in Michigan?
Like it was right outside Detroit.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, I swear, this damn thing swallowed my bike.
Did the bike survive?
Well, yeah, because it's a
Maybe
freaking it's a Springfield. The damn thing's a tank. It was just like I was like, baby seal. God rest her soul. I love that bike.
All right.
It's
all
just
right.
it's just
All right,
nice
is it
have
time to wrap
nice
this up?
roads.
Yeah, they've almost heard over an hour.
Oh,
On
my
this
goodness.
one episode?
It's almost been an hour.
On this one episode?
Yeah, almost.
No way.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about your.
Well, this was a
your
great
burnout.
episode, then.
It always
There's nothing
goes
wrong
back
about
to
the episode.
happy.
I just don't think
No
anybody
wonder
wants
my
to hear
phone-
more.
Oh my
of
god!
Happy.
No wonder my wife is blowing up my phone right now.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
God it's your wife.
Yeah, yours is
Hey,
probably
well,
doing the
It,
same
it
thing.
is.
sure the
It
phone
is
was
literally
ringing a lot over
8:50
there.
at night. We
Okay.
haven't had anything to eat, which I don't care. But like,
No, it's fine. No, it's time to go. So you're not talking anymore, Mike Hogg. Kevin, thank you very much for being our special
Yeah,
guest
man, I
today.
really appreciate you
Thank
coming
you
out.
for having me out tonight.
Yeah, for sure. It was
right.
awesome.
This is 1 Down, 5 Up, and we're going to sign off for the night.
okay, I'm gonna talk because I got to. All right. See you guys next time.
See y'all.
See you guys.